My name is Stephen Hilyard. I'm a British artist who lives in Madison, Wisconsin. I teach digital media in the art department there. My interest in Scandinavia comes from my interest in landscape. I'm particularly interested in sublime landscapes, which have this connection with the historical idea of a landscape as a kind of religious or spiritual experience, or a profound experience of some kind. I developed the idea of shooting landscapes underwater based on experiences of diving on coral reefs in Australia, and then I spent a number of years looking for the best location, and eventually I discovered this unique location in Thingvellir Lake in Iceland. It's actually very cold and very clear water that allowed me to make these photographs of underwater cliffs and ravines. You could see for hundreds of meters underwater, which is unheard of. The work I'm doing with landscape is looking at the history of how landscape has been used as a metaphor for various kind of ideas. And one of the examples that has been very influential on me is the example of the national romantic movements in Scandinavia, which use landscape as a way of portraying national ideals. By going to Iceland, and in particular going to this unique location, I was able to find, in a way, a classic sublime landscape, but one that is also subtly wrong in some way because of the lighting effects of being underwater. And that's what I was looking for. A sublime landscape isn't a fact of nature, it's a fact of the human heart. And that's why I'm interested in showing that my landscapes are actually constructed. They're not just there. I didn't just find them. In all the work I do, and a lot of it uses digital technology to do this, I'm trying to create things that simulate reality almost perfectly, but not quite. If I completely convince you, then it's failed and you think you're just seeing something that really exists. And if it's clearly artificial, then it becomes just an exercise in image manipulation. I'm trying to create landscape imagery that's subtly modulated in some way that seems slightly confusing without making it clear how that came to be. In the fall of 2012, I'll be taking part in the Arctic Circle, which is an expeditionary residency that will be traveling to Spitsbergen and Svalbard in the high Arctic. This wouldn't be possible without a fellowship from the Scandinavian seminar that's been awarded to me by American-Scandinavian Foundation, and I'm very grateful for that.